listeners, Harika here, and I'm super excited to welcome you to UppTalk. If you're ready to learn and get your hands work wonders in the world of information technology, then you're in the right place. When I say UppTalk, we are not just another edtech company. Consider we are your learning partner committed to unlocking your full potential. Whether you're stepping into the world of technology for the first time or looking to advance your career, we provide top-tier, hands-on courses to build up your career. Let's take our first step towards learning here and explore it.
Let me check what is available in this project. I do not. They have project. Do they have project management in this? No, I don't think they have project management. It's under relationships. It is not there. Let's do something as I have to contact them. Then before tomorrow's session I have to ask them for another account. Like your coordinator will be different in US. My coordinator is different in India. What we can do today. Did I tell you about the budgets? I think yes. This sector budget. Like you will the chart of accounts. No. I will tell again if I haven't told the earlier. In that should we can create the budgets also. Whether it was a case. Basically, like you are expecting something to incurred for a particular department or a particular subsidiary, you can create the budget. We will go to Transaction Financial Crusader Budget. And under the budget, we can have the year. The budget category, the second budget category is legacy. We can create our new category also. Now I see. Then we can have class department location. Which account type we want to have budget income and expense only, expense for only income. Let's say we want to create a budget for income and expense. The substitute here is not. Let's say I'm creating a budget for department or department. Nothing is coming. Basically, by selecting the accounts, we can enter the budget here. Oh, I see. Oh, that will be the budget amount for that. Yes. What will happen? Let's say I'm not able to save now. But just let's say I created a budget for this expense of $500 something. and it usually get created like month-wise. Budget get created month-wise and this pretty useless account. This is a brand new account. Yes, and first time saying this account. Let me show on this. This is my own account. Transaction financial. Set up budgets. You can see already many budgets are entered. When we'll go to new budget, we get all the accounts and month-wise. We will save the subsidiary for which subsidiary we want to create the budget. And then we will select the year financial year budget category. And we will enter month-wise budget for the accounts which we want to enter. We can create the budget department-wise also when we can create the budget location-wise also. And let's open one of the created budget. For example, you create a budget for like management service fee for this 5.2786. I think it is in the GBP. It is in the government and brown. System will not show any notification that their budget is exceeding or like it is about to exceed. We only get a report like budget versus actual. There is no limitation. Oh, there is no limitation even if you are not there. Basically, you set up a budget that you estimated something. And month-wise month, you can see in the report. But if we want to like set up a limitation also, then we have to do customization. Under the reports, we will go to report financial. No, wait, not financial. We will go to the budget versus actual or budget income statement. Budget versus actual. Let's say let me open any. What was the substitute? Open Express and let's see. This is a report. This is a report. In Express, I will see. Let's see. We have the budget of. The actual amount is this. Budget was this. Amount over budget. It is coming minus percent of budget. We get this report. But it was actual. It allows a transaction, but you can always track it using this. Correct. You can check the month wise also. I selected the period on the same period. But you can have this month wise also. This was cheap budget here. Let's see what do we have in this account. The complete setup is not available. I don't know what I should show. Maybe let's see the dashboard designing. Because this is also important topic, we can design the dashboard accordingly. Now I remove all this. Each role can have their own dashboard. Thus, each role can. What happens is, according to the some standard roles, there is some standard dashboard. And even the administrator can design the dashboard for each type of roles. Or for each type of roles also and can publish the dashboard. Or a user can also design according to his own reference. But let's say a junior resource in the account same will not be much interested in the numbers in the dashboard related to like the sales or other things. But what are CFO or a management might be interested on the how much they earn, what are the bank balances. All these dashboard we can have in the First of all, we will go to Personalize. Personal Dashboard. This window will open. There are some standard content there which you can have. We will check everything here. First is Analytics. Once I click on Analytics, my Analytics, what led up on here? I will go to the Setup. Because of my 4-portlet type is available in the network, is private, is chart or stable. How do you want? You want in a private chart or table like my is private. I have to search something. If there is something created, particularly in the analytics, it is not there. Let me check the chart one. This we are creating new. No, we are not creating the analytics. What happened is whatever it's there in the analytics, in the standard one or what or anything we created. We can have that in the dashboard. We can source from the analytics in our dashboard. As of now, nothing is there in the analytics, but if something is there, we can sit here. For example, we can have the private chart for some like customer outstanding. Once we will have to create that first in analytics, and then only we can source in the dashboard. I say, oh, of course, you have to create that under analytics. Analytics will not be created from here. As you can see in this account, there is a separate app for analytics. Oh, we will go here and it takes, and then there are much data set available. Many workbooks are available. There is a weekend. Coming back to here. Now let me check the other option. Remove. There can be a situation. I can start my bank reconciliation. It will show my account balance, last second side balance here. Let's say I had my calendar. If we are starting something in the calendar, we can see on a mall, we can check on a daily basis that I have a meeting at this time. I have something appointment. This is the calendar in the next slide. It is not linked with your Outlook calendar. Oh, it's not linked with the outcome. It is not linked. It is your next calendar. Other options. We have custom portlet support. Let me to get some, the next thing is these are KPS scorecard. We get the shows in this particular KPS scorecard. Financial ratio, like question financial ratio. We can check in this short trend graph icon. For example, these are my or a ratio in the business. Current ratio, visible turnover, profit margin. No data is there. We'll check one by one analytics. We'll go to setup. Here you can see we are getting the analytics here. Let's say I am. My analytics option though, it may not be there in all. Yes, that's a very like, it's not. There is not an administrator role there. Let's say I'm getting purchases bill by book, by private, by vendor, by item. Private, by vendor, and now scheme again. You be further. My substrate navigator, I have it. Now we will come on the KPI meter. KPI meter. Where is the patient areas KPI meter? Another KPI meter. We get some actual options, actual versus forecast. Actual risk quota for forecast. They not like setup of the forecast quota. We get only two options here, forecast or quota, nothing else. Nothing else. Just two options. Under the reminder, we can set up the reminder. Let's say I want to check bills to approve. And I want to check amortization interest pending. I want to check bill to pay. How much will pay pending? We get the reminder of a 2 base to approve 564, 4 base to pay. KPS scorecard. Another KPS scorecard we get the financial ratio only. We can have this on a graph basis. This is my ratio, like current ratio, receivable turnover days, sales outstanding, and when it on all the ratios used in the accounting we get. Everything is here. Everything is here. Also, you can create your own scorecard and then you can have that on the dashboard. We will go to the personalized. What are the options there? We get the report snapshots. In the report snapshot, we basically get the comparison. Let's say I'm going to set up. First of all, what is options available in the snapshot? In this snapshot, we have comparative sales, sales orders, balance forecast pipeline, profitability. Open estimate, open opportunity. Everything related to our sales side. Nothing on the RAP side on vendor side. Let's say I want to check the customers by profitability. Item by sale. How you want my chart. Type its column, its bike is bar, is line. Let's say I want with 5. This month. How many top 5 or top 10? Top 5 means that top 5 items will be compared. Only one item is there, which is management fee. There is no other item used. We can have this if we can change. Let's say change by item by. We can create this. Customer by sale. Again, top my 5 say. It's only one customer there. This is one customer only. Yes, I don't think there's like another account. Not much transaction will be there. This was my KI meter now. List is there. I can set up in this. Any list in the system. Let's say I want to check on my decision schedule. I can get the list of the motivation schedule. Let's say, for example, it's like render list daily. I can have render. I get my vendor list here. There's a list of all the vendors. Here, like top 10 will come. The screen shows 10 will come. We can like change it and we can go to other. Maybe we can get a footer also with the name. I have to check that. Basically, we can customize the view. Whatever we will customize here. In the dashboard view, it will come over to dashboard. The other options are this is there. We can have a task and it want to create for ourselves. No task or setup. Any task we will create, we will get in the dashboard. If we assign to the other user, let's say any other user, it will show on the other user dashboard. If you assign the task to another user, yes, but why? But that user needs to be assigned to the other user. It will be like I have this type at dashboard length and build dashboard. We can have shortcuts also. Like if you want to create something, like create. Now shortcut is something like V. I have something basically. Now for example, the setup. New shortcut. Let's say which I check the rates on a daily basis. My shortcut says for the Forex. I can have any shortcut related to any outside web page or any internal. For example, I open a report. My balance sheet. They will. New shortcut. open a new window. Once I click there, this balance sheet will open on a new window, both internal and external. Yes, we can set any shortcut here, like any website which we access daily basis, and instead of going and searching, we can directly open from the next site. Even the other portal, also any other portal you like, you the user is accessing on a daily basis, that can be opened. We can just have the shortcut here and can open. Like all the options are there and the basic, whatever options we have in this personal dashboard, we have to create on the basis of that only the setup. Now, for example, I want to see some my bank balance graph. This graph is my bank balance. Like what's the trend? What is there in the my 23 and how much it goes? There was a how did you do this one? You went to those three. I go to a trend. Thank God. I go to the trend graph. Very good. In most of the Portland, we will go to setup only. Setup and will start to be like on the basis of sales. Now let's say here I have the expenses also. Expense. Then type weekly or monthly, like I want a monthly trend type. Expenses by period trend. We can change it from here like we can have. Instead of that, we can have the bars. All these are there in the. There is quick add also. Like again, we can enter any new tasks here. What is the priority? We can enter from here only. Usually like in this, when you do an implementation, do you have the customer tested first or you have some internal testing too? Relating to what? Like when you are implementing anything. Like let's say we bought a fresh new account. We do this setup. We do the configurations, we create, we do a testing. A testing is to be done for each type of transaction. For each type of transaction, we do that testing. And let's say we do testing on multiple times also. If there is any customization on them, there will be a sender testing. If there is any customization, let's say we create a workflow. We have to test that workflow. That is working absolutely as per the requirement or not. We do lots of testing there. What is SMT links on that dashboard? On the dashboard SMT links. Just let me check what is this site management tool. Links to use it for the site management tool feature must be enabled. No, to be honest, I don't have much information on this site management tool. It must be some related to some other feature or maybe some license something. Please do like, share and subscribe to our channel. For more information, contact us sales@uptalk.com.